Hello, Capricorn. This is your general reading for the second half of July. Kind of like a checkup, if you will. I hope you're doing amazing. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe and comment. I love to read those. Thank you for being here. My name is Amber. If you're new, if you're returning, thank you for being here. I'm humbled. And if you need a private reading, links in the description box below, or you can go to this website right up there. And there are testimonials there if you want to read those as well. Okay? So, let's jump in. Spirit, what do you have for Capricorn for the second half of July? What would you like for them to know? Second half of July, Spirit. Ooh, I love that. Ooh. It looks good. Looks good, looks good, looks good. So, Capricorn, the first thing I want to say is you're building your future mid-July, okay? So whatever's happening now is building for a better tomorrow, if you will, okay? So there's a lot of abundance and opportunities coming in for you, and I feel like you're open to them, which is really, really good. If you're not, be open to the possibilities. Okay, I feel like Spirit's coming in to give you some lighthearted energy. They're telling me after a time of some really tough energy, and they're talking about years of like a learning curve, you know. So I feel like there's a lot of messages and things coming into you that's giving you abundance and power. All of your doors are opening, okay? It's just whether or not you're willing to walk through those doors, okay? And receive that loving, okay? You're definitely learning how to open up in relationships and with people around you. It's like you're learning how to have relationships, whether they be intimate or friendships or whatever. I feel like you're in a good space. You're learning how to nurture those, okay, around work and around busyness, okay. You're building a really good support system in your life, okay. You're learning the role that you play with others and the role that others play in your life, okay? Spiritually, I feel like you're open to everything that's happening. It's important for you to have a positive mindset about what's going on in your life. I feel like you're going to get a lot of accolades from people that you didn't get them from, and in business wise, people are going to recognize you. This is a very good time for you, Capricorn. Okay, Spirit, what do you have for Capricorn for mid-month July to the end of July? What would you like? Seven of Cups, Judgment, King of Wands, King of Cups, the Magician, absolutely, absolutely in the center. Seven of Swords, Hangman, Fool. Ooh, lots of major arcanas, Capricorn. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the Queen of Wands. Oh, this is lovely. Bottom of the deck, we have the Tower. Yep. Death. Oops. So this must be important. Death, 10 of Wands, and the Hierophant. Okay. So it looks like there's something that you were holding on to, whether it's an old way of life or a person that you were holding on to. I feel like there was movement before, communication, open communication. It may have stopped, and you're holding on to that connection in the past. So your whole way of thinking and being has really changed. And it's a bit of a burden as far as the responsibilities now that you have to be open, to pay attention, to be patient and things like that. But because of that, during this time, if you only saw what I saw, my cat. So during this time, I feel like it's a transformation for you. And that transformation is opening you up to all the beautiful things that are happening in your life. The thing with the Tower is it feels abrupt. And it only feels abrupt because you're a solid energy. And it's like you like to know or have some sort of plan. There's not really a plan. It's kind of like, this is what's happening, Capricorn, so jump on the bandwagon, right? It's changing everything that you've thought or everything that you felt. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just what's happening right now, okay? Okay, we have the Garden and the Gate for your overall energy. I forgot to pull these out. So I am pulling them out as Spirit tells me to. In love, we have polarity. This is about seeing the other side of things. So integrating your shadow side. There can't be light without dark, and understanding the laws of polarity. We'll talk about these cards in a second, okay? And then we have Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations and the divine plan. And as far as your abundance goes, we have I give offerings that are genuine. Okay. So overall energy, we have the Garden and the Gate. Like I said, Capricorn, you're really walking into a time of being open, of things changing, and just going along with the flow and having beautiful things come out of it. The thing is, you don't really know what's going to happen, and that's that scary part where you're not sure. You don't have any real foundations. That's what I was talking about earlier. But as long as you express yourself and walk out on faith, you'll be fine, okay? So in your spiritual energy, you're laying the foundations for a better future, like I said. Also, Spirit is all in this, and that's why I said messages and things are coming to you, and it's just for you to be willing to step through that open door. In love, we have polarity. So for love, I feel like you're being faced with a lot of shadow energy. A lot of things that you don't like to deal with. Doubts, fears, uncertainty is what you're going to be faced with in this love connection. But it's just for you to find a sense of balance and understanding. It's kind of like meeting someone and then seeing if you work well together. Learning how to work together. Getting through that the process of just being with another person and in their space, you know. It doesn't really feel bad to me. It just feels like the journey of love, of relationships, healthy relationships. As far as abundance goes, as long as you're connected with Spirit, you should be fine, Capricorn. Be genuine. Don't try to be someone that you're not or act a certain way that you don't want to. They're also telling me about acting and being who it is that you want to be, okay? You don't want to have doubts about the things that you should have done. That's the energy that's coming from that to me right now. So diving into your reading with the Tower, a lot of old structures and old ways of doing things are falling apart on the end of July, and that's good because you're in a transformation. So because you have gone through that transformation, your life is now going through that same energy, okay? I feel like you come into this with confusion or a lot of choices. It feels to me like a lot of choices, a lot of things opening up for you, especially when it comes to love. You probably are a little confused on why things are coming back around. People are coming back around. Why people find you attractive right now, or what. It's kind of like what was happening in the past that this wasn't happening, but it's happening now, you know? And it's really changing your mindset, because you have to learn now, after spending so many years or months or whatever trying to block out things because relationships have failed. Now you're learning to open yourself up to the possibilities of love, and of someone really caring about you, and of you caring about others. It's kind of like finding that balance, and they're pointing me to polarity, okay? So it's all about your choices at the end of July, what you choose to do. There's a lot of things that are going to come to your face that you have to make choices on, whether this be relationships or jobs or people or situations or whatever it is, okay? So you're going to be making a lot of choices based on all of your options, because you'll have options, you'll have directions to go in. You're not going to be like, well, I do this and then I do this and I do this. You're going to be able to veer if you want to create whatever it is that you want to create. For those of you who are looking to start projects or open businesses, this is a really good time to do that, because you're open to so many options and so many like people that can help you, and also you're open to the idea of not receiving help but finding paths to get what it is that you want. So this is a really good time for you to do that. With the Magician in the middle, you are a creator of what it is that you can see. You definitely have all the tools, and especially with Spirit opening up the energy channels for you and those doors, they're there for you. It's just whether you do it or not, and that's the choice that you're going to have to make. I feel like you need to understand how your choices are going to affect your future. Like, it's important for you to understand that during this time. I feel like someone is really passionate about you. It's almost like they've made the choice that you're it, but they have things that they need to tame within themselves and like build up the courage to do it. But I feel like they're ready to pounce at any moment. They just hold it back, you know? But I feel like you don't see that, right? It's important for you to know that you have created a solid foundation for you in this person, but you don't see it. It's like there's something that you don't see about it, but we'll clarify. Yeah, there's something that you don't see. Even though there's passion and direction, and it's like, it's for you to see that you're getting what you want. It's like a snap awakening. There's something that you don't trust. Maybe they're hiding their sense of passion for you. But I feel like there's someone there's another person that holds feelings for you, and they don't want to talk about it. They're not sure how to create this for themselves, so they rather make the sacrifice to hold it in. At the end of July, they may say something about it, but it's if they're willing to take that risk. This is another person. But that's really up to them, because I feel like they're just hanging on to their feelings, really. Keeping it to themselves. They may be a little bit confused on what you're going to say. I feel like you just have a lot of like, you seem like you have a lot of passion and direction, and that can deter this person. They see you as something bigger, maybe than you even see yourself. But they see you as something very, very big, like a really big choice, a really big decision, a really passionate person, a very capable person, a successful person. And because of that, they don't feel like they're, not that they're what you need, but that this could be a problem later, probably. But this is more like a fear of theirs. They can let it drive them or they can't. That's really up to them what they want to do, honestly. But you have a lot of choices, a lot of control, more control than you think. I feel like there's some sort of offer or some sort of moment, Capricorn, where you can take a risk. And it's going to solidify something for this person that's really into you. And make you feel good about the situation. Like, oh, I finally achieved my goal. In this relationship or with this person. But you have to be willing to take a risk. I feel like there's a lot of things that you won't know. But it's like you have to see beyond yourself to see that there is something here. It's almost like this person is always going to hold back a little bit of themselves. There will always be a little bit of questioning, probably their emotions towards you. Be careful of people being jealous of your success and trying to create issues. But the thing is, I feel like I don't even have to warn you, because you're going to be so on top of things or like positive that it doesn't even, like, somebody could say something underhanded and you're like you don't even care. But I'm just saying that there could be someone that's doing that. They see you being successful and they're hurt by this. But the thing is, they don't see that they can make their own success. They're just blaming their bad choices on you, like, doing better than them, which makes no sense, you know? But I feel like your caring and loving energy just brings everything together, so it doesn't even matter. It just doesn't even matter, Capricorn. I feel like you're waiting on someone to open up to you emotionally, whoever that person is. You aren't quite sure. Their passion and direction is towards you, you know, their energy. But they're not, like, confessing their emotions or how they feel. They're keeping it to themselves. So you're still hanging on to that. The thing is, you're going to have to create your own pathway in this situation. So it's best for you to just take a risk and enjoy the moment, because I feel like this person's going to make you feel good by how they treat you, the things they do, how they want the relationship to grow. But I don't I feel like they have a hard time expressing their emotions. Your choices are going to open doors for you. So you have to be open to take risks. Those risks are going to help you be successful. I feel like they're going to be spirit-led. Like I said, there are going to be opportunities for you that only spirit can give you. There's lots of feeling of success, especially by the end of the month. You're feeling really good, really cared for, and that's driving you. Like a lot of attention on you. So if you feel like you've been doing something in vain, you'll get the accolades for that. So you can leave that confusion behind, or the illusion that something isn't working. There was something else I wanted to say about this person, and it just slipped my mind. Oh, the numbers. They just they want to talk about the numbers and the cards for a second. So, your major arcanas, you have them in the middle. I feel like the person that you're dealing with, or your outside influences, are really influencing you as a person. It's just you have to be in the mindset to see the things that you need to see at the end of July. You have 2 sevens, that spiritual transformation, knowledge and understanding, being able to see the other side of the coin, if you will. Yeah, I guess that was it. I don't know. But things are really changing with the Tower and transformation. Your whole life is just about to get better, Capricorn. Yeah, you're confused about someone not paying attention to you and then paying attention to you. Okay? It's kind of like you don't know if you can look at this. You don't know if you can trust this person, but they are coming in genuinely trying to flirt with you. They see an open opportunity after a time of not seeing an open opportunity. And this could be you feeling really blocked, and then all of a sudden now you have this opportunity for love. This could be somebody new as well. I feel a lot of things going on here. A regeneration, a new love, and someone flirting with you. Yeah, make a decision to move forward. Make a decision that even though you don't see that there may be cooperation, or things don't seem to be going to your, like, on your ideal path or what you had set forward in your mind, to still within those blocks be able to move forward. Okay? Because I feel like there were delays, but things just seem like they're changing. Because I feel like you may have lost confidence in that. And that could affect you moving forward. Trusting new options or making decisions. Yeah, it's time for you to move on with your life. I feel like that person that's coming towards you with that passion, they want to move forward. It's like they are like, I've left myself out in the cold for too long. For those of you in careers, that's starting businesses and things like that, I feel like you've waited long enough to get started. Yeah. Yeah. It's like noticing by not putting work in that, either in career or with that person, that nothing was happening. You were causing an injustice to yourself. You were them. I want to know about this King of Cups, Spirit. Yeah, this King of Cups, whoever this person is that really loves you, and it may be this person too, they're coming in with some sort of action. to get your attention. The thing is, I feel like they have secrets, but not in a bad way, just about how they feel. They're not opening up emotionally, but it's there. I feel like if they allowed themselves to open up emotionally, that it would spill out, and they're afraid that it'll spill out. They're not ready to make that type of sacrifice, but they also know that they can't keep you waiting at the same time. And I feel like it has a lot to do with all this love coming towards you, okay? Yeah, with the Magician, you are the creator. You are building solid foundations for the future, Capricorn. Absolutely, okay? So, yeah, it's time for changes. Don't resist what's coming into you, because Spirit is bringing all that to you. Absolutely, with the Star card. It's almost like your wishes are finally being granted. You just need to accept them. Yeah, the Seven of Swords is about you finally see the other side of the coin. It's like the cloth behind the High Priestess is being lifted, and you see all the abundance and all the good things, and you're like, is this a trick? Right? Is this just here to hurt me? Because I have been hurt by this person, been hurt by trying to start this business. Is this going to happen to me again? But you need to open up to it. You need to let it in. It's like going against what's for you. See? It's time for you to walk into newness and make that choice for something that's for you. The Lovers right now is telling me like it's for you. Okay? The Hangman. Switching decks. Do the things that make you happy, Capricorn. Don't be so afraid of what's going to happen. Don't be so afraid of, don't let emotional distress get you down, worries and fears, okay? Because you're stopping your ships from coming in with the Tower in reverse. By holding on to the past, you see all this beauty that you could have and all of these things, but, you know, it's like you have to be willing to walk into it, taking the honoring path, right? Don't have such a negative idea about risks, okay? Don't get distracted by hurt. Don't get distracted by this person not opening up their emotions, by not seeing success right away. You have to fight for what you believe in, and you will be successful, because that's why the Queen of Wands is here. You're feeling really good about yourself. You're getting the honest truth. You're starting to see through the veil, if you will. Yeah. Starting to see through the veil. Starting to see where you deceived yourself, or where there was deception. Absolutely. It's a little bit of a heavy burden, but you're almost at the end, okay? It's just going to take a little bit of work and dedication, but you're getting to where you need to go. Oh my God, that's the door, okay? The Ace of Pentacles talks about solid new beginnings, and that's what's coming for you. Absolutely. You just have to be in truth. Yeah, there has been... You know, you've been pushing forward where there was happiness and joy, and you were in a certain direction, and then you got knocked off your direction by drama and doubt and other person's issues not going along with you, and you weren't feeling nurtured, and then all of a sudden it's like you have this knowing. You've analyzed the situation, and now the opportunity is coming in. Okay, absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to end with, I want to pull one card. They're telling me to pull a card, so I guess I'm going to have to look around until I see which one it is. And then we're going to end with cards for you to meditate on or think about during this time, Capricorn. Come on, God, out here. Beginnings. Yes. Beginnings, pleasure, and sovereignty. Yes. There are new beginnings for you, Capricorn, especially in love, especially in balancing your life. You have an opportunity now to be in pleasure and not in hurt and heaviness and doubts and wondering what's next and hoping for a better future, because it's coming. It's here, you know? It's just all that care and all that emotion and all that balance and all that waiting and all that patience and all that everything, okay, is coming to you in the form of new beginnings. Beautiful. Abundance on the bottom of the deck out here. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so let's pull some cards for you to meditate or journal on. I'm going to pull 3. You can choose all 3. You can choose 1. You can choose 2. That's up to you. Spirit, Capricorn, end of July. The first one we have is, where can I create space for myself? And what would it look and feel like? What would I like to stop worrying about? And what steps can I take to let go of the worry? And what are my core values? How are they reflected in my life and in my daily decisions? Beautiful. All right, Capricorn, thank you so much for being here for your reading for 31 minutes. I love you so much. Blessings on your journey, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.